Good morning, everyone. Happy Easter 2022. The Lord has risen this morning. Rejoice. Uh, we always look back on, some of these holidays and appreciate really what we have. So, yeah, I want to welcome everybody in. It's Easter Sunday morning. I know we know what it's about, the older people, and but hey, the kids, they're looking forward to some goodies this morning. But hey, everybody's doing good, and hey, I see TJ. TJ popped in. What's
Morning.
up?
Happy Easter.
Well, same to you, TJ.
How are you?
Good, good, good. So let me just go backwards here a little bit. Susan Lee, welcome in. Rodney Bell, Dennis Lovelady, Don Mudball, Gary Brand Ariels, Bob Casey, welcome in. Robbie, Jake, Strong Life. Yeah, if anybody wants to pop in, the link's in the chat there.
I
Don't
was
be a
watching
stranger.
Dennis's and Chris's live stream on my TV, but I couldn't see the chats. I think I couldn't see them on my TV. I think I might need a laptop or something to because I was trying to do it like how Matt was doing last night, but
Oh yeah, yeah. Matt had it on the big screen plus the Now who else? Scotty, welcome in. Jackrabbit.
yeah, that was pretty cool doing it last night on
Gary
his
Bauer.
TV. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, TJ on the big screen. Look, I watch it. That's how I do it here. I had the big. I don't know if you can see this big TV right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I had y'all at. I was actually watching the football game a little bit of the new USFL, and so I had that on the big screen. I kept flipping back and forth. So
Oh, nice.
TJ, you get your FPV drone bound.
Yeah, like I was playing around with it. We were playing around with it last night, and all we had to do is on the goggles, it's got a channel button, and so you just hit the channel button, and you link it to that, and you could see it. But man, oh my God, the digital view on Maddie's goggles were amazing last night. I
Oh, I
looked at,
know. Blind
oh
Neil, welcome
my
in.
God.
William, who else is DeMarco? What's up? Happy Easter, Brad Austin. Welcome in, guys. I know. Hey, everybody's up early this morning, and you got a lot of sunrise services, and of course the kids get up early. Of course, I kind of got up myself, kind of looking around for some chocolate, but wasn't happening. Wasn't happening here.
Yeah, I think wifey hid a Easter egg for me last night, and I found it. She hid it in a coffee cup, and I opened it. There were two Tootsie Rolls inside.
So y'all going flying this morning with Max and Tammy?
We'll probably go later this afternoon after we wrap up at my aunt's house.
Tony, happy Easter, brother. Welcome in, Tony. Ron Brown. Hey, Ron. Good morning.
You gonna hide Easter eggs for the kids, Johnny?
I don't know. We did something Friday, and I think both son-in-laws are probably headed over to their kind of side of the family. So I'm really might end up being alone here in a little bit. I think Susan and her mother are going over to one of their nephews or something. So I'm probably just gonna maybe hang out and
Oh, there you go.
actually enjoy some quiet time. I've been to
Yeah.
baseball. We had baseball games Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, which pleasant surprise yesterday. I'm sitting there, I'm watching, looking at Facebook, and I saw Jerry Calvary, who lives in Texas, the high school teacher that does the drone. Uh, he helps the kids with the drones, has the drone class.
Oh, that's
Actually, I won
cool.
that drone.
Pretty
The
awesome.
drone that I won, a lot of people don't know, but the drone I won up in, down in Florida, that Marcus gave away, Michael Wright brought it over to Jerry Calvary, and I donated it to his class.
Oh,
So
nice.
yesterday I'm sitting at the baseball game and I saw something popped up that he was at the baseball game where I was at in Hammond. So I looked up and he was right there above me. He was his
Oh, that's
daughter's
cool.
boyfriend. Yeah, his daughter boyfriend plays for UNO, the University of New Orleans. So Jerry came down and we ended up talking for about 15, 20 minutes. So it's a small world.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Matt,
Hello, gentlemen.
are you talking about TJ?
We've started already. Look at this. Oh my God. How are you, Johnny,
Mate,
TJ?
you got to do the
What's
bump.
up?
Mate. You got to do the bump now.
I'm gonna do the bat bump.
Hey, Chris Waters said he went down 5 subscribers after the Matt bump. You know.
It does do that every now and again because people get jealous, see, and then it'll gradually pop up and get better. So, good luck to him. Fingers crossed.
Brad Austin, welcome in, Brad. Susan Lee.
Hey, Brad.
Did I miss anybody else? Scott Jackrabbit. Yeah, Scott's letting his little fur grow back there. I think TJ.
Yeah, I seen that.
Oh, Mudball's got the map bump going too. Gee,
yeah, Mudball. What's up, Chris?
Good morning, Johnny. TJ. Good morning, Matthew.
Oh, Chris Hope's just got out of bed.
My morning voice.
He's got his DJ voice on this morning.
Yeah,
he has, hasn't he?
We all got our morning voices going.
I've got my 4 glasses of red wine voice going. So there you go.
4 glasses of red wine voice going.
Wine, mate.
Wine.
Chris, are you making fun of the accent or what was it?
Oh yeah, it just goes off.
You don't need to whine about it. You don't need to.
Look, I think we got all the spectrum covered here. You know, we got the South, and you know, I don't know what kind of accent TJ got, but hey.
I mean, I don't know. Some people say I have an accent. Some people are like, I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't have an accent.
Oh, you got an accent, bro. Don't worry about that.
I mean, I was living in the South for a little while, and I tend to have a Southern drawl, I guess, because I say y'all.
Max Air, welcome in. Yeah, I was laughing the other day. My daughter, when you call her, she goes, "Hey y'all, leave me a message." It's like, man, where else will you hear that besides South Louisiana? You know, on the phone message.
Johnny, where are you, mate? Where are you? You're down south somewhere, are you?
I'm in Louisiana. Yeah, in between. I'm to the east of Baton Rouge and to the north of New Orleans, about 40 miles each way, I guess.
Oh, I've been through Louisiana, been through Mississippi, been through all that area there. It's beautiful.
Are you north or south of I-10, Johnny?
I am north. I'm at the crossroads of 10 and 55. 12 and 55, but it's 10 here actually. But yeah, I'm about a mile from I-55. Right where the hurricane, you know, just kind of followed I-55 up north, you know.
Yeah, that's what they do. They got Johnny Droneflyer's house picked out on the map, and they just hit.
Yeah, no shit. I'll tell you what, you know, it's funny when you see that little speck out there in the ocean, and then it lands up like, you know, about 6 blocks from your house, man. It's kind of amazing that, especially in the worst quadrant of the storm. But hey, you know, no more storms. There won't be no more storms ever this way. So.
And that 55 runs through Illinois, doesn't it? Heads up to bloody.
They go straight to Chicago, yeah. And I guess further up. It used to be Highway 51, which is basically would be, you know, if you just stayed on the left up here, about 2 blocks from my house, Elvis Presley, Graceland would be up there on the left. So, yeah, I actually remember going to Chicago in the back of a station wagon while my aunt and uncle smoked the whole way. You know, with no air conditioning. So, Chris, I'm sure you remember them days how you sat back of the station wagon.
Sit in the back seat of a 72 Ford Torino.
Yeah.
6 hours. The old man smoked Salem 100s. And the mother smoked Benson and Hedges.
Yeah.
Benson and Hedges, special filter.
Morning, Ron.
Ron Longwood. Oh,
Ron's got the clan with him there over his head.
Yeah.
Rodney,
the whole play outside yesterday.
What's going on, Lockie?
Good morning, Max.
Michael Blade, welcome in. Gary, Brand Ariel, John, Mr. John. I think Max, welcome in. I said it. I know you're going to fly in today with, I think, Maddie and maybe TJ.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I'm going. I got on my drones with me, so
your accent's back.
That's a drawl. That's not an accent. TJ, this is the longest you ever been on without being kicked off.
Well,
I think his internet's going to do it for him, to be honest. It's
Yeah, he
not
kick his-
cracking along.
he's self-induced kickoff.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look, I'm going to have to move over there to go flying with some of you boys. That's what I'm going to have to do.
So, Chris, y'all doing some crawfish today, or you did them yesterday?
I don't know what we're doing today. My sister's got all it planned out.
Yeah.
I got Easter egg stuff for my grandkids, and we'll have a little Easter egg hunt. And if I was guessing, it's probably hot dogs, and that's fine.
Oh, man.
Hot diggity.
Yeah, we did them
I'll go to bed
Friday.
early.
We did some Friday, and of course, yesterday they actually some people were doing them at the game. I don't think they were doing it for both teams. So we have what they call a cooking club, and we cook for the visiting team every time they come. So, but actually, I know about a week ago a guy did cook crawfish. And he cooking crawfish for 75 people at almost $4 a pound.
Have the tails gotten bigger yet?
Yeah, I'm beautiful. We had some spillway crawfish. Yeah, they were absolutely gorgeous.
Almost too good to eat, but tough luck, buddy. Here we go.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, they got eaten. I tell you that. And the rest of them got peeled. We end up with about 2 pounds of meat, so we'll do a little etouffee or something.
Good for you.
Ron Lockwood, what's up? How's the deer?
Oh, I don't know if they'll be here this morning or not. It's pretty darn windy. One of these days, I'm going to get to fly a drone again. It's either stop snowing, stop raining, stop being cold, or stop with hurricane winds.
Yeah,
I'll show you.
I know you went back to snow, right, Ron?
I come home and there were 10 inches of snow, and then I
Wow.
went to work and got out of there by the skin of my teeth on Tuesday. And they're sitting at like 4-foot blizzard, 70-mile-an-hour winds. They've got snow up to the roof. Some of the drifts are just, people have been sending me pictures all week. Of course, that's 3 hours north. I've only got, I don't know, hardly anything here now, about a half an inch of snow, but the winds are really bad today.
Yeah, I know. We were talking about yesterday. My friend's son, he plays for the Cubs, and he got on the team plane coming from Chicago, went out to Denver and got off the plane. It was about 15 degrees. He's like, "Oh Lord, he ain't had no clothes but short pants."
Ooh.
Wow.
And they
That's
actually, I think
amazing.
one of those games kind of got a snow delay. They end up getting it in, but it's kind of crazy.
That's what I do find amazing about any temperate weather like that, like Europe and America and Canada and all that, is you can take off. And I did experience that when I took off anyway from a nice warm climate, and I landed off in Canada, and it was a beautiful blue sky. And at that point in time, I was smoking, and I said, I'll go outside for a smoke. So I landed at Pearson's Airport there in Toronto, and I walked outside. It was like minus bloody 20 hour degrees anyway. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. And
Cold.
it shocked me, man. It shocked me. It looked like a beautiful day outside, and I went outside, and it was so cold. And that's the thing, you take off from Chicago, land in Denver, and all of a sudden you need a hoodie to keep yourself warm. Unreal, man.
You need a little more than a hoodie here once in a while.
Yeah, no lie.
You wouldn't doubt that there, Rod.
You need a hoodie and a goodie and a tootie and a
It's so sporadic here.
Toddy.
About 3 weeks ago, I went to work.
toddy. Yeah.
Left here, it was 12 degrees. I got to Dickinson, North Dakota. It was 25 below.
Wow, there you go.
Well, it was in the mid 80s yesterday here, Ron, if it makes you feel
Oh,
good.
bite me.
Yeah, we were at 87 degrees yesterday, man. It was like really. TJ finally got kicked out. Hey guys, if you put hashtag Easter, I'm gonna give away a little sticker pack of drone stickers.
Finally.
Got all kind of stickers here. We'll put together 5 or
You
6
got-
stickers.
I got
and
the
get 'em out.
proper hat on today, Johnny.
Oh, you got? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Too
look
early
at
for
that
me to
blind
grab a hat. I
Neil.
need one.
How are you, blind Neil? Haven't seen you for a while, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blind Neil, welcome in. Ken Hoffbauer, welcome in.
Susan Lee. how
Yeah,
are you, Susan?
Chris, you talk about strange, man. I'm sitting at the game yesterday, and I saw Jerry post something, and he said he was at Hammond, and like, man, I'm sitting. My seats are right behind home plate, but we sat a little bit back in the shade yesterday because it's warm, and I looked up, and there Jerry was, and it's like he come running down, and it's kind of strange. It's a small world for sure.
It gets small. Excuse me, it gets small real quick.
Man, you're not lying. Out of all the places to be, and it seems like, man, Brad Austin had ended up here for the hurricane, and Ken Hoffbauer ended up here. It's kind of crazy,
Mika Steve.
Tropic USA. Drop me a line on Friday night, mate, and
Tony,
and I'll bump you.
Oh,
Matt bump. Just watch where he puts his hands, Tony. That's all I say. Man.
That's ridiculous.
That's it.
Oh, you loved it, Chris. Don't worry about that.
You know I did.
Yeah.
Matt.
I was telling Tony, I think we got it. Johnny, you were down at the beach that second day of the meetup, weren't you?
Uh-huh.
And I think that's where they got me. I guess Tony calls them the no-see-ums, those little.
Oh yeah, we call them sand gnats or sand gnats, but I don't know what they really are. Sand fleas or gnats or.
We got sand flies here. Yeah.
My legs were all bit up, and I called.
They're making nets here.
Yep. He said, "Yeah, those no-see-ums got you."
Well, Ron, I wasn't wearing a Speedo, so they had a lot more to bite on you, So I had I had like the pants that go down to your knees,
You want to wear ones that cover your bum too, Ron.
Joe Fotaleo, welcome in. PJ.
Ron's gone all European there in Florida. Yeah, no, they're they're terrible. We call them sandflies here, and it's only been the last couple of years where I've actually had a reaction to them. Normally I'd get a bit bit, and I knew I was bit, but these days I come up in welts, huge welts. And the last time I did it, I was looking at someone, I was talking to someone anyway, and I said, "I don't mind my arms, mate. The sandflies got me." And he goes, "Oh, they're sandfly bites," because it was horrendous and they were lumpy and all. And he goes, "I thought you had psoriasis of the liver." That's what he said to me, because you get all those sores and all sorts of stuff coming up on your arms with psoriasis. I said, "No, it was the bloody sandflies, mate. The sandflies got me. They're horrendous. They're terrible, those things."
Yeah. Tony should just spray the whole state of Florida, and get rid of them. That's what he ought to do,
Yeah, he keeps pretty busy, setting up systems at people's homes and stuff.
I don't know how he stays so busy, because that van is too neat to be busy, Ron. You saw the back of that thing.
Yeah, it's all full of drones.
Yeah. It is. That's what Tony's got a setup now, man. That's like, it is neat too.
Do you know what budgie smugglers are? Do you?
I'm not sure.
No.
Okay. Well, Gary does. Brand Aerials. He knows what they are.
Yeah, I saw the accusation.
Yeah, budgie smugglers. They're all Speedo swimming gear, and they're little tiny things. I suppose the Olympic team wears them with little Speedos. We call them budgie smugglers. Right. Gary knows that term quite well by the looks. Yes.
So, Ron, what you got planned today?
I am started a new part-time job just to kind of help my new friends and neighbors out. I'm working at a grocery store.
Okay, yeah, you said you was talking about that, yeah.
And it's
check out.
Not a bad place to meet gals. Come on over here to the register and let me check you out.
Method to your madness. Method to your madness.
You get to scan them. Yeah, you get to scan them.
I do get to scan them.
And you get their credit card details and all sorts. Well done.
Chris is laughing. Chris is laughing. He's going to get him a part-time job.
No, Ron's going to get on that bump. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Come back in the groceries.
Hey, Ron, you got to check, though. Their husband might be right behind him in the checkout line,
Yeah, I know. Gotta be careful.
Yes. Scope it first, brother. Scope it first.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then make your move, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
start off being a grader and then work your way to the cash register.
Oh, I'm up at the cash register already.
You count money back, you let the computer do it for you.
Oh, no,
I wished I was there. I'd make you count my change back.
You ain't lying. Hey, and give them like if it's like $10.12, give them a 12-cent. Really freak them out, you know.
Boom.
Yeah, give him $20.12. How much do you give me back?
Every hot check that's in there, I check. Would you like me to carry your groceries to your car?
Oh, Rod, he's got it all worked out, haven't you, mate?
Oh yeah.
You don't bring them to the car. Hey, you don't bring them to the car. You bring them to the house.
You
Yeah, kinda like
dirty
Matt.
dog. You dirty dog.
Is it a local place or a chain?
Yeah, I walk there. I don't even drive. I just walk up through my backyard and right there it is. So,
Hey,
Well, I would
mate,
say that's
how
good,
are
but
you?
after spending 20 years in the grocery business, I don't know. I'm done with the grocery business.
the thing is, boy, there's a lot to do. I mean, people come in and we sell fishing and hunting license there. We sell lottery
Give me a
tickets. We sell the game and fish, the park passes, because I'm right next to the state park here, and we have to sell the park passes, and we sell all types of fishing stuff. It's not just a grocery store. They because we're right next to the lake.
Hey,
in the summertime, this little mom and pop grocery store is just busy.
he's working at Bucky's West.
Yeah, a lot of fishing goes on here in the summer. Matter of fact, there's kind of a method to my madness. I'm helping them out. Like him and his wife went away for the weekend, and they have not been able to do that in a long time. And the wife asked me the other day, he's like, Ron, can you help out this weekend? I'm like, yeah, sure. But the husband has a beautiful, probably $100,000 bass boat. And he's already got me in a fishing tournament in middle of next month.
Oh, so there's a little modem. There's a little ulterior modem.
Modem to my madness.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of walleye in the lake here. That's good eating. Chris, you should know that.
Sounds good. I'm hungry right now.
Yeah. So yeah, dude, you come up here, Chris. We'll go out on his boat and do a little fishing.
There you go. You got the keys. That's all that matters.
Yeah. It's only 5 minutes away.
That's even better.
Yeah, I don't know if the clan is going to be here this morning.
That was yesterday, Ron. Was that yesterday, Ron? You put that picture?
Yeah,
No,
yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah. I can go out and check. But I went out about 2 or 3 times yesterday, and about the third trip out, I saw them up on the hill. They had to be 200, 250 yards away. And all you got to do is rattle that little can jar, and boy, they come bolting up through the yard.
I saw that yesterday on Rodney's. Yeah, I was watching that. You do rattling away there.
Lauren Donauer, welcome in. Happy
Morning,
Easter,
Lauren.
Lauren.
Uncle Bill, good morning.
Lauren ought to at least show us the Mini 3, don't y'all think? I mean,
That thing's looking pretty spiffy.
Kind of looks like a little frog or something. I don't know.
Matt's wheels turning.
You know what? It has. It's look, to be quite honest, if it's any improvement on the 2, it's going to be sensational, right?
Yeah.
Because
We're going to have another big fight in the bedroom between the
it's
drummers.
going to be an orgy. No, I didn't say that. Come on, that's enough.
Hashtag Matt Bump.
It's not my channel. I can't be going there. But anyway,
Especially on Easter Sunday morning, yeah.
I know. You know how I get, boys. Come on. Yeah, you're right too, there, Johnny. Sorry, mate. But yes, it's it. You know what? I'm pretty interested to see what it's going to come out with. Because I was very, very impressed with, and even the Nano Plus too. One of my mates is flying one down south, and he's getting some really nice footage out of that. And I think, within the next couple of years, you're going to have a drone sub 250, which is going to be as capable as a Mavic 2 Pro. You watch that one, because I think that will be the case.
Is that new Mini a sub 250?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Does it
it'll
look
be very
bigger?
interesting.
Looks
Very
bigger and beefier.
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple of variants of it, obviously, or whatever that's coming out and all that sort of stuff. Whether they're all under 250, I don't know. I kind of think they will be. But
And they got some, I say different little picture. Let's see. I don't know where and they actually got some better pictures yesterday.
I like how those sensors, like I said, they're up at the front of the drone, but then they have the rear-facing sensors too. Yeah, right there.
where's the rear ones?
They're right at the front.
Yeah, I don't think there's any rear. Oh, okay. So they're facing
so right.
backwards.
Yep.
Backwards. Yeah.
Mhm.
Righto. Okay. Which would suggest that this is going to have a lot more autonomous flight capabilities than what the Mini 2 has. I would suggest that would be the case. So we might be looking at, say, we'll call quit shots, right?
It kind of looks. They made it look like a fisheye. That's kind of who they use. Got
Well,
the big eyes.
but look at this, right? Look at this f1.7, mate. That's a lot of light. That's a lot of light getting on that sensor, brother. 1.7. That's going to be very interesting. Very interesting indeed.
What rumor truth is there to? Again, everything's all speculation now, but saying they're going to have a 1-inch sensor in that, I question how they're going to put a 1-inch sensor in a tiny little drone like that.
Look,
Yeah, I
looking
think
at
it'll
that
be more
camera,
like the Nano. Yeah, almost a 3/4, a little bit bigger than a 3/4, I guess.
I think so. Just be under a 1-inch. That's what I'm sort of kind of guessing. And I think it may do. Look, if it doesn't go to 4K 60, that's where it's heading. I'm kind of guessing it'll be a 4K 60, at least. That'll probably be the limit of the 4K thing. But if you get into 2.7,
Hey, DeMarco.
2.7 or 1080p, you might be looking at a lot. A lot higher frame rate.
DeMarco's hitting the buy button. Yeah, he's hitting the buy button. It's okay. Shelly's not listening to DeMarco.
Johnny, that Nano you got, is that a 4K 60 or 2.7?
4K.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Actually, I flew it yesterday evening. No, DeMarco says no. Yeah, I hadn't heard from Marcus if he got any word back from Autel yet. So
I was messaging him, and he told me, according to Autel, that the data that they were able to pull was inconclusive, and it didn't sound like they're going to help him out.
Hey, Jim's droning. How are you, buddy?
It kind of stinks.
That sounds all too familiar to me. It's that
That sounds
SOL
like a
clause
DJI
at the bottom
thing,
line.
but you can tell their customer service has been a lot better. I don't know if it's starting to decline or not. I don't know, but
can I just interrupt for 2 seconds, please?
Sure.
Jim's droning. I sent you an email, mate. Check it out, man. Sorry, mate. Keep going.
Morning, Jim.
Jim, welcome in.
But I think
Bill Renee, welcome in.
Marcus did mention, hey, there were 50 people standing there watching it, and all of a sudden it just tipped over and went for a drink.
That's crazy, isn't it?
That's unfortunate. It's even on video as well. They showed it on Adrian's channel last night. Kerplunk, gone.
Yeah.
Did somebody actually have footage of it? Just
Stevie Bronx. Yeah, Stevie put up if you go to his channel, he's got he slowed it down. You can see it, actually fall. He didn't really know he had it till about 2 days later. Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. They're made to fail when they turn sideways. Why it would
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Yeah, it kind of like, if you ever saw somebody put their prop, I know TJ at the beach, he actually put one of the props on wrong. And, when it takes off, it just kind of flips. But this drone was flying in midair, of course, flying fine, and it kind of did that. So, that was it a motor or was it, I don't know. It's very weird.
did a prop break.
They got the drone back though, didn't they?
No,
Oh, they didn't. Okay, because
it's in the water.
I kind of get because I heard that there was some that went down and they were recovered, so I didn't know whether it was one of them or not. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no.
What is it about that meetup where people just like ditching their drones into bloody water? I mean, it happened last year too. My
That was
God.
Top Gun last year that ditched his in the water.
Maverick, mate. Maverick.
Maverick.
Yeah, Maverick.
Yeah.
Won't forget that in a hurry. And that was all on video too. I think
That was Mark Fisher's coming out party.
it was. It was.
was.
No one knew about Mark Fisher before that, and all of a sudden, Michael Jackson pops up and goes get a drone.
Him and his
So,
budgie smugglers went out there and picked that old thing out.
Oh, Close. That's right, brother.
Let's see here. Let me see if I can show. Let's see. Let me pull this back. I think it's around the 345 mark. Let's see.
Oh, so that's it sitting there. Right, okay.
I think Autel's there. Now all we need is, and they got good cameras. Now all we need is a complete drone.
This the problem right here, Mark Fisher. That's the problem right there.
Yeah, he's a jinxer, isn't he?
Oh, shoot, did I miss it?
There
No,
he is
it's
sitting.
coming up actually.
It's an HDR right now. I know it does have D-Log now. But it has D-Log now, right? Yeah. I mean, it has 8
See it right there?
I mean, 10-bit? 8 bit.
Yeah.
So 8-bit? Right. Okay.
There it goes.
Right. Okay, we're getting there.
Wow. Wow.
Right. Okay, we're getting there. Right.
That was Ron Brown going, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? That looks like a total power failure.
That's what it looks like to me.
Find the Evo Now, your smart mini selfie drone.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
I haven't seen this, buddy.
We were just standing there and it just went right down.
Mark.
It just,
Everyone's excited.
Marcus really didn't know what.
Right down. It just fell out of the sky. It died. Right. I wasn't even flying it. It was hovering. What did? No, it's like
I'll be darned. Mark.
That's the pilot
Calm
there.
about it.
feet away or something.
Behind. Oh, who's that guy in the red shirt? What's his name?
I mean, I wasn't even flying. It was hovering, and it just dropped. It just dropped. I wasn't even moving it.
Is that Brown?
That's Ron. That's Ron right there. Oh, that's Marcus right there.
Marcus
Yeah,
was
Marcus there. But Ron Brown was the one flying it.
Yeah, it's Marcus. Yeah, yeah. Ron.
Wow.
And that means flight records need to go in. And we need to get that back.
Wow.
Is that your drone?
Yeah.
Marcus, that's Marcus's drone.
Yeah.
So Autel, you better do something about it, because if not, I'm coming for you.
That's crazy.
Wow. That looked like a total power failure because it didn't flip. It just sort of lost power and went down like that, like this.
Captain Ray Kelly. Good morning. Happy Easter. Leonard JSK. Who else? I don't
Morning,
know if
Ray.
anybody else. Jim's droning.
Ray, Leonard, how are you, boys?
Good
Uncle
morning.
Bill's toys too. How are you? That's crazy.
Ray's probably fishing this morning. Chris,
Ray's
what do
always
you think?
fishing.
Ray's using what's he using? Beef jerky. It's $17.99 a pound to fish with. I said it would be cheaper just to buy the fish, wouldn't it?
I wished I could find it for $17.99 a pound.
I don't know, Chris. You got a Sam's right by you, don't you?
Yeah, close. I don't shop.
I tell you
there.
what, I think it's called the Old Trappers brand, has an 18-ounce package for, I think it's actually $15.99. I tell you what, it's pretty darn good. We kind of got hooked on that.
There's a place called Robertson's Beef Jerky over around Waco,
Yeah.
and Love's Truck Stop. They sell their stuff at the Love's Truck Stop. If you ever in there, it's probably Robertson's beef jerky. But that stuff's like $35 for a half a pound.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Woo.
but man, it's thin and it's chewable. It's not wet. Some of this stuff, the Jack Links, I'm not a big fan because it's chunky and it's, to me, it's
Yeah,
kind of damp. I like the thin slivers dried out pretty good.
Chewy.
Chewy, yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I hear you, mate. I hear you.
But
Yeah,
Jack Link,
Ron,
you know,
that Ron needs to take down some of them deer, you know, make some deer jerky, you know.
Ooh.
I will have probably at least 100 pounds, if not more, of bison come mid-September.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ron.
Right, bison.
I'll tell you what, Ron, I would have been over there by now if you were making jerky. But since you're not making jerky, I'm not coming to visit you.
That's putting it bluntly. There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Right to the point.
I do like you, Ron, but feed me. Feed me. Just on another note too, Chris, Navarro took out Daytona this year. Well done, eh?
Who do what now?
Navarro
Yeah,
took
yeah,
out
okay.
Daytona this year.
Navarro took out Daytona.
Yeah.
All right, you
Navarro
lost me.
College. Navarro College.
Oh.
Hmm.
You're watching that stuff on Netflix, right?
No. This is on YouTube. It popped up on one of my feeds, and I just watched it. And they come up winners because Trinity got them last year, and Navarro got them this year. That's the football.
Trinity Valley is my hometown. That's
Is
the
it
college
really?
I'm from.
There you go, Trinity.
Trinity
Were you a
Valley Community
cheerleader?
College.
You're a cheerleader, weren't you, Chris?
I was. I was.
He was always looking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, wouldn't doubt that. Johnny, it's Easter, mate. Come on.
They what's that show on Netflix where they highlight these college cheer teams, and it started off in Navarro, and then Trinity Valley just won again. I think I seen
Last year.
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, last year they won Trinity, but yeah, this year 2022, Navarro took it out again. So they got to dunk.
It's a back and forth deal.
It is. Yeah.
Then they have I haven't watched it. A couple guys at work watch it. They say it's a pretty good storyline. I don't know.
It is, mate. It is. If you get a chance, check it out, mate. I mean, it's your hometown. Yeah. Check it out. It is really good. And I was a bit dubious about even watching it, but I watched one episode and I went from there. I was like,
got hooked.
Wow. Yeah, I did. It was a good story with the coaches, and you just don't realize the dedication and the physicality of what they actually do. You know, you just think, oh, cheerleading or whatever. What they do,
it's
pretty
different
sensational.
deal, man.
It is. Very,
And
very
that's a junior college. It's not even a Division I college. I can just imagine what they go through.
Mate, incredible stuff. Good on them.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. I'll tell you that.
Yep.
Chris Hope is a cheerleader. I don't know.
Here you go, Chris.
It'd be lovely.
That's what I'm sitting there. That's what I'm cheering about right there.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Is that a Johnny made dish there?
That's my son-in-laws. You know, they do. Matt, my son-in-law, and Matt and Craig. They actually, Matt does a great job balling crawfish.
That looks sensational. All right. Okay. Fill me in, boys. Fill me in. What is that cooked in? Just water? And then you put your condiments on afterwards? Or do you cook it in anything? Or what?
Everybody's different.
The family recipe, Johnny. Watch it.
No, actually, we use, I don't know, Chris, we do Zatarans. That's the Zatarans, of course, with the seasoning. And then we use the liquid crab ball. Of course, we had what we had in there: asparagus, potatoes, Brussels sprouts, corn, sausage, mushrooms, as extras.
And it's not a mushroom. It's not a mushroom. It's a shroom.
Yeah.
He's right.
We use Louisiana that crawfish boil.
You
Zatarain.
use it, yeah. They use we do the Zatarain. Louisiana is good too. Matt, he thinks it's a I don't know, but he likes the Zatarans. Very close. But Chris, they did an interesting. Because my son-in-law, you're close to my age, and we're doing the same. We've been boiling these for 100 years. But Matt did what they call a double boil. They did the seasoning in one pot, then boil the crawfish in plain water, and then put them in. But believe it or not, that water that crawfish, just the crawfish were in, was like it almost stunk. And you talk about, you kind of boiled them. You boiled them in there in the plain water, and then put them in the seasoning and soaked them. And you talk about the cleanest crawfish you ever ate.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
I mean, we still purged them, with the salt and stuff.
But still, it's a better taste. I bet.
I tell you what, now I don't know if you had a bunch of crawfish, if you could do that. We only did 2 sacks, because, Chris, when them guys do them in the big trucks, I mean, they just dump the sacks in there. I mean, they rinse them off,
They don't purge them.
Right.
No, they cook them and we eat them.
Yeah. And they could be, you could literally get a little grit maybe sometimes or something, but
that's when you reach over and suck that head, wash it on down.
But I tell you what, the crawfish, these were some of the fattest crawfish. Man, they were really, really, really great this time of year.
So they're freshwater?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just share this screen here. Now, these are what we call yabbies here in Australia. All right. And we cook these up. So I'm kind of guessing that they're very, very similar like that for you.
They look like
just a blue one.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. So same thing. So I'm going to need a recipe from one of you boys here, because there's a heap of these around my place here, and they really do need seasoning because they're very because they're fresh water. They're very sort of fresh water, muddy sort of taste. But to season them up, I've done some. We got some freshwater shrimp too, like prawns. They're shrimp, and a lot of them are in this area too, which are really nice to cook up. So there you go. Okay, so they're
just the price right now. Chris. I don't know what y'all paying for them up there. It's like, well, man, 2 sacks of crawfish was pretty steep. You can really buy shrimp for what you can buy crawfish for right now.
That's the thing. That's just America right now. I bought them.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. That's just it, and it ain't gonna go back. It's not gonna go back.
No,
it's not.
No.
Man, a ton of fertilizer 2 years ago was like $200 a ton. Now it's $1,000 a ton.
Wow.
To put on pastures, it's and it fluctuates with the market. But a kid up here's got this place lease. He said, "Chris, I can't afford it." I said, "I understand. I understand. The $1,000 a ton. It takes probably about 5 tons to fertilize this place."
Yeah,
that's $5,000, man. And that's the American quote unquote farmer, the cattleman.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I don't know how these big. I don't know, man. It's I don't know where we're going with this stuff. I bought a little old I stopped at a little convenience store yesterday and I was hungry. It was lunch. So I bought a little old wrap, okay, in a little old bitty square box. Say 6 by 6, just a tortilla cut in half. And she said it was $6.95. I said, "You're kidding me. $6.95 for this little bitty tortilla?" "Yes, sir. It's $6.95. I said, "Well, I know it's not your fault, but I said, I'm gonna be an old man and gripe for a minute. Tell your boss it sucks."
Yeah. No, I think everybody, when Michael Wright and I, Michael picked me up going to South Florida Drone Meetup. Of course, we stopped at Buc-ee's right there in Orange Beach, which, Buc-ee's isn't new to Michael. But, Chris, they had a sign out front, cashiers, $18 to $21 an hour. Yes. Now, I mean, if you're going to make $21 an hour ringing up people at the convenience store, well, you're not going to get a $2.99 brisket sandwich anymore,
No, no, you're not.
So,
yeah.
Or like bowling used to be 50 cents. Now Bill charges 75 cents for a game of bowling at the bowling alley.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
really getting expensive.
But the
Happy
shoes are
Easter.
still free, right?
Happy Easter, Bill.
2 sacks, 70 pounds, 70-pound of crawfish.
We had 78 pounds. Yeah, actually, what we had yesterday. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm kind of fortunate. My boss, where a guide, had us all over for lunch the other day and went over kind of like a little itinerary for this upcoming season. And one of the things they did was they gave each of us a $100 a day raise. It's like, huh. So
Wow. So you're on $200 a day now. Wow.
three. Salary is just three. It'll
Are
be
you
three
kidding,
now.
mate?
Yeah.
Well, you'll
And it all depends on your hunters, how well they tip. But most of them are really, really good.
Hmm.
I go anywhere from $4 to $8.50.
See, they're out there with money anyway. You know what I mean?
They are. Those hunts
They're not-
aren't cheap.
Yeah.
No.
No, they're not out there penny pinching, are they?
No.
So yeah, you're doing all right there. But it'd be nice if you could do a continuous 12-month hunt somewhere.
I would quit my job in North Dakota in a heartbeat.
Well, you just need to be a traveler, Ron.
Yeah. You know, my best tipper, Chris, he's from down your way.
Of course, that's just how we roll.
Is it you or him that lives in Red Rock, Texas?
We talked about this before.
Yeah.
Red Oak,
Or Red, something like that. Red something.
Red Oak,
Yeah.
Texas, maybe.
He's a retired Army guy. Lives in a double wide trailer, makes knives and stuff, for a side hobby, but he's the best tipper I've had in 5 years. Yeah.
He didn't
Red
stick
Oak.
it to you. He didn't stick it to you then
No. There are some who do.
with a knife. Stick it to you.
Yeah. Because we actually pay for our own gas. I travel these guys around. That's why I try to use my side by side as much as I can. And
Yeah, it wouldn't be cheap to run that little car of yours, would it?
Yeah, it's
I still don't know how you drive for like 2 hours or 3 hours to work, mate. That'd cost you a bloody fortune.
I've been actually starting to drive like a normal person now because I figured it'd be less. Normally, I'm hauling ass up here in the morning, 70, 80 mile an hour. And not anymore.
Let me ask you something. Has the price of gas come down in the US at all? Because it has here in
a
Australia.
little bit.
It's still $3.50 a gallon.
Oh, you're
Okay.
We're still up in the 370s, 80s.
About last time I bought gas, it was still $4.
Yeah, it's like 374 here yesterday. I saw.
Was it
I get good gas mileage. I don't know. I'll have to check. I'm low, so I'll let you know later.
Just drive over here, Bill, and fill up. There you go.
I'd love to, Johnny, and I'd love to try some Louisiana crawfish. I last time I had crawfish was Pennsylvania, and I wasn't there was a place that was known for it, and big giant bowls of it. We got all excited and went, and it was bland. It wasn't.
Yeah.
But I see how you make it, and that, man, it just looks incredible. All those fresh. Was that zucchini piece chunk? There was some green vegetable in there.
We had asparagus, Brussels sprouts, corn, sausage, potatoes,
There was
onions.
something that
garlic.
was cut in chunks that looked long, and I don't know.
Yeah, asparagus.
No, I saw this. I know what an asparagus is.
Oh well, you might. I don't know if you saw the sausage. There was
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, they threw everything up in there.
They look
Was
awesome.
it, Steve Carpenter said a couple weeks ago that he said one day, it was about 2 weeks ago, he said it just went up again. He was paying $7.07.
He was, yes.
Wow.
He was getting nailed there, mate.
But California's a whole other country, man.
Yeah.
It's a different mindset.
It's a different world.
It's been so long since I rode my bike. There's gas in that motorcycle that was only $2 and something cents.
I hope it's the good
Classic.
stuff, Bill.
Classic gas.
Yeah,
Been a
you
while,
can
mate.
It takes $30 to fill the bike up now. You know, six
It
gallons,
costs
$5 a
costs
gallon.
$20 mow your yard.
Yeah, I saw that guy that put something on Facebook, and he said he got filled up his whole tank for $22, but you know, it was his lawnmower.
Oh, that's funny. Gary's on a roundabout what we're on here. I'm on about $1.60 at the moment per litre. He's $1.70 there up in Canada. So, geez, what does that equate?
That joke going around where people were going to the gas station and say, "Yeah, I was robbed. I'm okay." But when the cops ask, you know, who robbed you, I say, "It was pump number 2."
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw somebody. Yeah, they kept putting that. They said the next person that puts that getting kicked off Facebook.
Yeah.
Because everybody was putting that.
Yeah. Where are the critters this morning? I got to go give my neighbor some hell over here. He's got a beautiful vet, and he's got a big garage. He's letting that vet sit outside in this crappy weather. You don't. That's just like a party foul. You don't do that. Set a nice car out in the crappy weather.
Well,
You can't
they
fix
do
that.
it. Yeah, you can't fix, especially try to take care of a car like that. I mean, hey, the price of cars and trucks, you need to take care of all of them. So, Bill, you going flying with Max and them, or did y'all ever?
Nah, they're not going to meet up until Maddie was saying until late, you know, like mid afternoon or
Oh,
two
okay,
something.
okay.
And, you know, and they're already, you know, almost 2 hours,
Yeah,
maybe an hour and 40 minutes south of me. So for me to do that and then come back, my wife will be back from. She's working this morning, and we don't usually do much for Easter, you know. We don't have any kids here, and I don't. But anyway, but she actually made a bunch of kebabs and made this really, really nice looking fresh salad mix thing that has avocado and papaya and I don't know what's that other melon, that tropical melon. Anyway, chopped up with kind of a tangy. I don't know. She saw it on the internet. She sees this stuff on TV and on the internet. It's like, oh, I gotta try that. I gotta try that. I gotta try. Gets really into it. So when she gets home from work, I want to be and eat her efforts. Kebabs look really good. So, and so I want to be here. So they're too late in the afternoon for me. Last night I was talking. I get all late at night after working all day and like that. I get all these ambitious thoughts in my head. I put the charger on the battery in the boat. I'm going to take the boat out and go look for Marcus's drone. And I think I'm going to buy myself a good fish finder and start. This is what I was talking about last night. But of course, I was about a third of a bottle of whiskey in, and I was saying all this. And but at least I charged the battery. That's a good thing. That hasn't been charged in a few months. Like, it didn't die, which is good. You can't let it get too low, you know. And
guys, if you put hashtag Easter, I'm giving away a sticker pack. I got a South Florida drone meetup, a rid mug, a drone therapy, a grumpy vlogger, Rodney Bill. So we'll give away a sticker pack. So just put hashtag Easter. We'll do that. In a
long
little bit.
story short, I think now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on the motorcycle and with the drone and go down to where he crashed it. And that'll be my big effort. I'll just fly over the area and see if I can see orange through the water.
Yeah, there you go.
And if you know,
Captain Ray went out there, but he said they had some fishermen out there, so he couldn't.
Well, that's the problem with going on Sunday, even Easter Sunday. You know, if I was going to do this big plan and buy a new trolling motor for the boat, that's the other thing I was going to get. And I was saying it quiet so my wife couldn't hear me.
Tammy Jean, welcome in, Tammy.
Tuesday be a better day to go do that, you know, when there's nobody down there. So.
Tammy Jean.
Tuesday, yeah, that's Nano Day, like Taco Day. That would be Nano Plus Day.
Nano Plus Day. It'd be great if I found it. Boy, that'd be a nice video.
It'd be great.
But I think Maddie's right. You know, I mean, I don't even know if those things would even sink all the way to the bottom. You know, I don't know, maybe. But with the tide coming in and out, and it's not very deep there, and it's probably drifted away a couple hundred yards, whatever.
Welcome in. Wayne, welcome in. Yeah, well, hey, Bill, you could just go buy one and then, you know, just fake it like that's really the one that you found, you know.
Yeah, you know what I'll do? I'll buy one and throw it in the water and then come and then pop up with it.
Yeah,
You know, because
Put a string on it. Put a string on it. There you go.
I'm going to check the east coast of Australia, see if anything's washed up. To be honest.
Yeah, could be. Could be. But that would be awesome. You know, like I said, if there's any good excuse to spend money, I guess. And 'cause I've been wanting a decent fish finder anyway.
Oh, hey, get you a Femi Mini, spray paint it orange. You know, nobody never know when you first hold it up. You know,
Get you a live scope, Bill.
Well, you know what? I skinned my Mavic 2 Pro orange because it's so much more visible in bush and all that sort of stuff where I fly, and everyone thought it was an Evo to start with, but it's a fluorescent orange. Really
Yeah.
does make a big difference. Great for visibility. It's fantastic. I love it.
Mela, welcome in.
Good morning,
Yeah, I
Milo.
did my little mini, kind of the yellow. I guess it was I don't know, safety green. I guess it was. But it was bright it was bright. You definitely could see it. I know the Autel, you can see the Nano a little bit further.
Yeah, it made a big difference because when I'm flying low and all this sort of stuff, and I'm like maybe 200 meters away or whatever it is, in the shadows of the bush and all that sort of thing, gray just disappears. You got to really, but this orange just sticks out, mate. It's fantastic.
The
Best thing I ever did.
it's easier to spot when it falls out of the sky.
There's a splash. Watch for the splash. There it is.
I'm gonna roll,
Yeah.
Johnny. I need to go. I'm up here at the farm. I'm gonna go have work on the house a little while.
All right, Chris, thank you, and have a happy Easter.
Y'all
Tell
have
your
happy
family
Easter,
hello.
everybody.
Yeah.
Take care, everybody in the
Take
chat.
care.
Thank y'all for
Take
stopping
care,
this
man.
morning. Bye bye.
See you, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris Hope.
So Rob, what you got planned today? You balling some eggs and hiding some eggs, or
I'm going to go work at the grocery store today.
okay.
Today is truck day, so about 3-4 hours just unloading the truck and stocking the shelves and checking out the customers.
You dirty
Picking out
dog.
the customer. I like that.
Oh, dude, I've learned all the tricks already. I've only been there a week.
You have. Well done, son. We need some updated live shows from you. Crossing
Yeah,
live
live
you're on with his new date. Hey,
Yeah, live from the grocery store.
live. Oh, look, mate, you've been live everywhere on my show other than the grocery store, so that'll be a first, mate. Fantastic
Yeah,
stuff.
the last one was live from the hot tub in Yellowstone
It was.
Christmas Eve.
That was a great hot tub. The hot tub there in Yellowstone was fantastic. What a place! What a place!
That was
Unbelievable.
neat.
But yeah, no, well done, mate. I don't know
The
if
funny
everyone's
part about
aware
that
of
whole
that.
story was that, everybody was kind of getting loud, and I said to her, she was just like, I don't know, 6-8 feet away from me, and I said, "Hey, I'm really sorry for all the noise." She goes, "Oh no, that's fine. You guys are funny." I'm like, well, come on over and join us. Introduce
And
yourself.
she did. She did. She joined the live chat.
Mhm.
That's a good thing about Ron. He always pops in from wherever he is. I get him. He rings me up and says, "Go live, Matty. Go live." I'm
Yeah.
somewhere wherever the hell he is, and okay, off we go. And there he is. Snake River. What was it? Snake River
Snake
Canyon.
River
you went
Canyon,
live?
up there by Marcus. Yeah, I'm 80 mile an hour down the road on a motorcycle, and I have my Bluetooth helmet on. The phone chat rings, and hey, what are you doing?
And there's me with a video chat with Ron. He stuffing her down the highway. What are you up to? Fantastic, mate. Good on you.
Yeah, flew the Snake River Canyon that day.
Tammy Jean, good morning. Tammy Jean.
You know, Ron, that'd be a fun show, I guess. You know, like MILF Patrol, you could call it. You know, moms I'd like to fly with. You know?
Yeah. Get them over there at the frozen food section.
Yeah, you get the ring up, you know.
Wait, sorry, that's right. It's Easter. I better behave.
You get to ring up melons. You get to ring up melons, you know.
Uh-huh. Hello.
You gotta come on my show, man.
Morning, Tammy.
That's funny. I like
Mhm.
that. Mums I like to fly with.
Yeah. Well, what were you thinking?
Well, nothing, mate. What?
Moms I'd like to fly with. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. Do a bunch of
Yeah.
sports. You
That'd
know?
be such a clickbait thumbnail. Absolutely. There'd be so much clickbait. MILF. and then it'd be like,
Fly.
meow.
Just keep the drone in the car, and strike up a conversation, and sooner or later one of them's going to be interested, and you say, "Here's a MILF I got to fly with," and then you show her with the control. So here she is with my controller in her hand.
Oh my gosh, Johnny, we're getting
All right, that's
all
as bad as I'm going to get Easter
Hey,
morning.
Ron's gonna be, he'll be like pretty soon. He'll be all around town. The guy working at the grocery store. Is checking everybody out.
Yeah.
Everyone will know Ron. Everyone will know Ron. He'll be a town favorite before you know it. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Oh goodness me!
Hey,
And you're
Matt,
on the
sorry I had
yeah.
to run out on you real quick the other night. My
Sorry?
friend was in a little distress, and I just raced up there to make sure he was okay.
Oh, you did too. Yeah, you nicked off. Yeah, we didn't notice, mate. So it's all right. No, good. All good there, mate. All good.
Yeah, he's okay.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Oh. Just take one more peek, maybe you see if the
welcome in,
deer are
all.
out here. Give me 1 second, Johnny. I'll give it one more try to see if the deer are out here.
All right. Yeah, we're not gonna be on too much longer. I gotta go blow out the mausoleum. I'm sure a lot of people go to the cemetery on Easter. Maybe it's not a big thing for a lot of people, but got to make it look pretty and make sure there's no.
God. There's something wrong with me. I was just thinking, what, did they go in there to see if anybody got up?
Well, somebody actually did get up a long time ago.
Oh, really? Yeah, one
Yeah.
person. That's it. Yeah.
2020.
Bill, what's funny? Bill, I had the Ring doorbell, because the office is there, and it's always like it says motion at the cemetery, which is kind of weird when it pops up, like motion at the cemetery.
Ooh. Yeah, check that footage, mate.
Yeah.
Make $1 million bucks out of that.
Motion.
But yes, that's all right. Hey, good on you, mate. I'm going to nick off too, since you're going to go in a minute anyway, so that's all right. Thanks very much for having me, mate. Oh, good on you.
Appreciate it.
No, always good to catch up with everybody. Awesome stuff.
Yeah, we'll
Matt,
do this.
Matt, I'm still waiting for my mat bump when I'm in your program there, but
Are you? I've got another couple. I've got a whole list here. I've got to get through. It's never failed. Bill. So, look forward to that, mate.
mine might be tough. I mean, I know pretty much everybody that's in your chat, so
Well,
if they haven't already hit me up by now.
Well, let me tell you something. I got Dre some subs, mate.
Did you?
So Recovery One. So anything.
Guys, we're gonna go ahead and spend for this Easter.
I said I knew them. I didn't say they actually like my, my
Here we go.
Because if they haven't done it by now, yeah, they'll temporarily do it. Yeah, because they like you. All right.
Yeah,
Hey, Santiago.
Jay Santiago. I haven't seen him for a while.
Jay, send me your info and I'll get this right out to you.
Johnny. What did you use to do that? Because I'm doing a giveaway over the next couple of weeks.
That is called a StreamYard giveaway tool. All you do is when you set your stream up, you enter the hashtag word you want, and then you pull it back up, and you assign it to that show that you're doing, and it's pretty cool.
Okay,
because if you need help doing it, I'll help you set it up. It's easy.
Because I've never seen anything in StreamYard to do that. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of better than the numbers, I think, and it kind of makes people. Yeah, it's very nice. It's called the StreamYard giveaway tool. Just pull that up, and it'll show you how to do it.
All right, I'll do that because I'm looking at YouTube Buddy and all that because I got one as well for free and all that sort of shit. Look, I'm not going to subscribe and buy a thing for something to spin a wheel for 2 weeks worth of whatever. So that's a good thing. That's free, is it?
Yeah, it's free. Absolutely. Yeah. You put any hash word that you want, to each of your shows. So you can set it up in advance and then it automatically keeps track of it. So.
Okay. So if I was to look at a stream from like last week, can I do a random spin on the comments, not the chat comments?
I'm not sure if you could do it on something in the past, because what it does when you set it up to that stream, you set that word up that you want
Okay.
hashtag for that particular stream coming up.
Okay. Well, that's probably not that's probably not a do or die thing for me. So I could probably do it on a live stream. So
Yeah.
no, that's good info, mate. That's fantastic. Thanks for that. Awesome. I love it.
Well, no deer this morning. They must be at church, probably where I ought to be after all that grocery store talk.
Whoa.
So Captain Drone does something based, that pulls answers out of the comments section of the video.
Yeah, I think that was something. I think Art maybe Art uses Will Decide, but this is pretty neat because you can set it up. Like say the Fly for Fun show, we give away a sticker pack, and we always do the 1 through 50. So I think I'll set that up. You just make a hashtag word, and everybody gets to put it in. So, and it's kind of random. So that's what I like about it.
It's a great tool. It makes it so easy for you.
Yeah.
It's an awesome tool. But
Yeah.
to what Matt was saying, about a show that had already occurred,
I think
that's
I
what he
think you
does.
can-
He uses something and he pulls it up on the screen. So if you maybe go through some of his giveaways videos, you can see
I think
whatever
you-
it is that he's using.
Yeah, I think you can do that also. Yeah. So just type in that. It's StreamYard / giveaway tool, and it's definitely pretty neat. Because people do that on base. They'll make you watch a video and then put a hashtag in there somewhere, and that's how you win. So
Okay.
His actually, you got to answer 5 questions.
oh, okay.
And then this thing will actually go through and make sure people don't answer them twice. It'll, and it actually makes sure somehow that I think he checks afterwards to make sure they answer them correctly.
Yeah.
It just goes through and makes sure that they don't double.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I saw this giveaway too a couple weeks ago, and it just makes it really easy. Because, like I say, you can set your stream coming up. Like, Bill, you doing one tonight? Bill, you going live tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. So hey, when you make your hashtag like to give away the Mavic 3 that you're giving away tonight, so
Yeah. Okay. I'll give away a bottle of peanut butter whiskey. That's probably not legal, is it? Give away alcohol.
I'd give away.
as long as you don't cross state lines, you can.
I'd give away all my crappy drones too, mate. Don't worry about that. Anyway,
But no, but it's fun. It's just a simple little tool, and it definitely makes it a lot easier.
I just noticed something here, Johnny Drone Flyer. I'm not subscribed to your channel. What?
I'll bump him off.
That bumps. Oh
God.
I've done it now.
Hey,
sir.
Ron, you can't. Hey, you can't. Those Northerners, you know how they are.
You should get a notification now that I have subscribed to your channel. So there you go.
See?
I can't believe
Yeah,
that.
you know what? And you believe it or not, sometimes you start looking and it's like, I don't know if you get unsubscribed or if you're doing a lot of clicking around on YouTube, if you unsubscribe from people, but it's very weird, like I know.
Well, let's just say that YouTube has unsubscribed me because I've definitely been subscribed to your channel for so long.
I appreciate it. Jerry Bauer.
Ron, that's enough out of you. Good on you, boys. All right, well, I'm going to roll, fellas, and thank you very much.
Thanks, Matt.
And have a great Easter, everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna log off myself. I want to thank Ron. Thank you, Bill. Thanks for coming on. And Bill, what time you going on tonight, Bill?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Okay, y'all tune in to Bill. A little hanger talk, and he's
Come on
giving
a
away
little earlier, but I think those guys are on until
this afternoon at 4, I think.
somebody's
5 o'clock.
Jerry
And I'm not sure if Drone Seekers is doing a show, but yeah, that'll be on this afternoon. But yeah, thank everybody, and have a great Easter, guys.
All righty.
Take
All
care.
right.
Big John.
All right.